Well, hello Virgo. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If you are new, hello, I am Yasmin. Virgo, we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. Those two flopped over or it flipped at the bottom of the deck here. It says you are ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you have been contemplating. So we're going to see what this means. I mean, it's, pretty self-explanatory. So we'll see what this means for you here, Virgo, when it comes down to the tarot. I think we've talked about this so many times. So we know that it is true for most of you. Virgo, the card that flipped over is number 6, be the real you. Your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. It's interesting because if you pay attention to the colors here, this is your creativity. Maybe you're holding back on your creativity, holding back on what you really want to build or make. Let's say I think we've talked about the innovation or an inventor, and you're like, oh, they're not going to, appreciate my work, or they're not going to like what I make or what I produce. It's something about you not really truly living up to who you really are, either through fear or doubt. We're going to get into it more in the tarot. We'll find out why that's coming out here. With 31, take control of your thoughts. Your thoughts are creating your reality. Have faith and stay focused on the outcome that you truly desire. So here with this one, don't let fear or doubt. It's interesting. I just talked about that here, but it's the same thing. Do not let fear or doubt get you out of your mode. Okay. So like, let's just say, it says stay focused and stay the course, because it says have faith. So something that you're worried about or something that you're concerned about, I feel like this is a really good card to see, because it says your outcome, focus on what you really, really want and not think about the negatives. So it's like, oh, I'm not going to ever be able to buy that house. I'm not going to be able to go on this trip. It's stay positive instead of thinking about the things that you're not able to do. Think about where you're headed. And we know that it's something good, because at the bottom of the deck, like we just read, it says, you're ready for more. So there is going to be more. There is going to be something that is going to come your way here, Virgo. All right, now we're going to push this to the side. Those are your 2 oracle cards. Now we're going to get into the tarot. Let's see how that let's see what the tarot is basically saying here. Of course, whatever is in reverse is in reverse. Whatever is in the upright is in the upright. Virgo, let's get into it. I may just pull from the top. Let's see, I may do that. So if I'm going to do that, that means that I need to turn it over like this so I don't see the cards. Okay, you got cards that fell out. You got the 8 of Swords in reverse and the 3 of Cups in the upright. For Virgo, I didn't even think about them actually. I didn't even think about them actually falling out. Okay. You have waning moon, and you have the 4 of, the 4 of Swords in the reverse. Okay. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Death card in reverse. It talks about clearing, purging, transforming, a rebirth here. First card, releasing limited beliefs. Interesting enough, we're talking about beliefs, what you think, because the take control of your thoughts came out in that first oracle deck. It talks about it is up to you to take your power back, to set yourself free. Look at this, conquering self-doubt. Exactly. Exactly. That was the words that I heard when I saw both of those oracle cards. So the 8 of Swords is like getting out of some type of restrictive situation. And this is any kind of restrictive situation that you could be in. Anything that's restrictive messes with your mind, right? Like you're like, it's always that fear that you're not going to be able to overcome something, or it's the fear of not being able to be a winner or something like that. You guys get what I'm saying, right? Even in relationships, feeling trapped, feeling stuck. So the Eight of Swords is a release, it is a sense of freedom here. It says being set free, okay? So you know what that means for you, Virgo. I think all of us have a certain thing that we think about, but for you, it could be a million and one things. It could be one thing, but you know what that means for you. So it says taking your power back and setting yourself free, but definitely conquering self-doubt here. Now, the Three of Cups is a really good card to see because it says time for celebration. Now, that's in harmony with you're ready for more, okay? So, ready for more. When we pull some cards, when we pull a little bit more of the tarot, we'll find out what that is. I feel like one of those things is going to be endings to certain situations that have been troubling with the Eight of Swords, because we do have the Death card at the bottom of the deck. So endings to certain things that have been very restrictive or things that have been very troubling to you. It says the Three of Cups is friendships. It is social networking. It is having a good time. For some of you, this could be reuniting with someone. Okay, I'm just going to say someone. Could be reuniting with certain people. So this is a really good thing to see. I feel like this is also talking about actually being able to relax and go out and have fun. And that's just something that you'll be able to do. There is an internal change within yourself that's making you feel happy as well. And there's this part of that Death card talks about a transformation. I feel like that is very much so spiritual for a lot of you. Okay. Now we have waning moon. It says gaining wisdom. That's also spiritual. But it says you are reevaluating your plans. You are reevaluating, okay? Because there has been a decrease in your life. Or for some of you, you're learning how to learning how to cope with things that have been not good for you. And this is another thing that I'm seeing too. For a lot of you, because you guys have this transformative energy, that's going to be at a loss to other people, okay? So let's say if there's been people who have been taking advantage of you, there's going to be a loss on their end, okay? This is something that I'm saying. And I feel like there's going to be a change in your life. There's going to be changes that's going to happen really soon for you. I feel like maybe in the month of June, possibly, you'll start, seeing this transformation in your life. But I feel like other people are going to sense this loss because you have transformed, you are changing, you are regenerating. And that's not going to be helpful to people who have been taking advantage of you in some kind of way. Okay. Now, the Four of Swords is feeling, I think we saw this before, feeling exhausted, feeling burnt out. Now, this could happen in the future, working a lot, right? Maybe if you've just been working a lot, that type of thing. And I'm also seeing that in relationships too, there has been a complaint of like a lack of momentum. Okay. Like the lack of momentum, it could be between two different people, like you and someone that you're actually with. That means that you and your partner no longer are even trying in your relationship. This is also, true for those who have been waiting for love to come in, right? There's nothing moving. There's no action right now in your life, and you're just waiting patiently for things to actually work out for you. There is like this pause, and you're kind of like at the starting line, like ready to take off, right? But that's where I see that you guys are at the moment. We're going to go ahead and see what this means specifically for money and romance with this second row. Six of Pentacles. And the upright. Nine of Wands in the reverse. new moon in the upright, and the sun in the upright. So, all right. So six of Pentacles, which is really, really good because we see that balance is being brought back into your life. We see that, you know, sometimes with the Six of Pentacles, this is like you receiving something, maybe a phone call for a new job or a change in your working career. It could be anything that you're receiving. Okay. That's just something that I'm seeing as far as finances. It could be that. Okay. Yeah, because I also feel like for a lot of you, again, there's something new happening here on the fronts where it comes down to innovation with your ideas and you being able to be very crafty with